Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today we are going to dupe the Jaclynhill x Morphe Volume 2 palette. I was a bit afraid of duping this palette because there are 35 shades in this palette and I just wasn't sure if I have enough shades in my collection to dupe it, but I thought we are just going to try it today and let's see if I can dupe all 35 shades. I'm very curious to know for myself, and yes, if you haven't already, then please hit the subscribe button. I want to start duping a lot more on my channel, and I'm also duping a lot on my Instagram account, so if you want to see more dupes, then please check out my Instagram. It's missbennetmakeup. And now let's hop right into the video. As you can see, here are all the palettes that we're going to work with today. Here are all my ColourPop palettes. They are magnetic. That means that you can take out the shadows and pop them back in. So they're like singles for this project, at least. I can use them like my singles, so I'm pretty sure we need a lot of them. And then in these palettes down here are all my single shadows. So I think what I'm going to do first is to arrange this a bit different. I'm pretty sure that we don't need these three palettes from ColourPop, so I'm going to put them to the side. So I would say we just start with the palette. I put all of these to the side. We will have a look into my single shadows in a while, and we just start shade by shade, and let me just rearrange this a bit. So here's my original Jaclynhill palette, the first one that she brought out with Morphe, and I think I just use this as a background. And now we just start with the first shadow, which is a white one, and I have one white matte shadow from Makeup Geek. It's called White Lies, I think. Here in the C palette are all my Makeup Geek singles, and these four down here are departed Morphe shadows. I think 3 of them are from the Jaclynhill palette and 1 is from the Dark Magic palette. So we are going to put out my matte white color, and I also know that there's a matte black one in the palette. So this one is Corrupt by Makeup Geek and this one here is White Lies, and I just put both of them to the side. And then I will try to insert a picture of the palette so that you can see what shades I'm talking about. The next shade is like a duochrome white with a pink shift, and I think I have some options for that, so let's see. In this palette are all my singles from Lethal Cosmetics, which are these ones, and these down here are departed shadows from BH Cosmetics from the Color Festival palette, and this one here is a single from Cleona. So the shadow that we need is this one here. It's called Arsenic, and I think we start with watching right now. It's a white with a pink shift. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's pretty much what we're looking for. But I have another one. Then I have also a shadow like this in the Midnight Masquerade palette. It's a duochrome as well, and it's this one. Oh, not the same finger. It's this one here. Oh well, it has more of a peachy sheen and it's not as strong. I have another one in this palette here, and it's this one here. It's called Cuddle Close. Okay, so it's a lighter pink, but I think that the one from Lethal Cosmetics is the closest match, so we are going to take this one here. It's already here on the side, so we're going to stick with the one from Lethal Cosmetics. Good, then the next 3 shadows are some transition shades in just different tones. They are pretty similar, but everyone is a bit different. So the first one is more like a corally orangey transition shade. The next one is more like a very warm brown. The third one is a bit more like it has a pink tone to it, so I'm not quite sure, but I think that this one in here could be a good match, but we will come to that later. I want to start with my Makeup Geek singles because I have so many transition shades that are almost the same. I think we will find them here. So here are all my Makeup Geek singles, as mentioned before, and I think that this one here is the first one. Oh well, maybe it's not warm enough. The swatches look so different than the pictures of this palette, it's a bit hard to see. I think that this one here could be the third one. This looks pretty close to the third one. So I'm going to take this one here out. Then this one here could be the second one. I will be taking the two of them out here. They look so similar, I really don't know. Now let's see what we have in this palette. I think this one here could be a good match. Maybe this one, maybe this one. No, well, I would say it's not that mauve-y. Oh yes, this one here is good. This is too corally, this is too mauve. So I think this one here will be a very good match. I think this could be the first one. Then this one here is the last one. This one could be the first one. And this one could be the one in the middle. So I think for now we will just keep these three here. If I find better matches later on, I will just skip them out, but for now we are going to stick with them. And I think it's looking pretty good for now, so let's continue. So the next one is a shimmer shadow, and it's kind of a very unique one. It's kind of a pinky bronzy color. Not quite sure. I will pick out every bronze color that I have because we need at least 4 of them in this palette and I don't have a lot of them. So I will be bringing all my bronze colors here together and then we will have a close look at them. Okay, so now here are all the bronzy colors that I have, and I think that the first one must be this one. It has a tiny bit of a pink tone to it. It is very unique. It's one of my favorite shimmer shadows in my collection. It's from the Frozen 2 Elsa. It's from the Elsa palette from Colourpop. And it has a very unique shift. And it's so beautiful and so sparkly. I really love this color. It's called Northern Lights, and I think this will be it. And then next we just have a very warm brown shadow, and so these two are from the Colourpop palette You Had Me at Hello, and I think that this one could be the next shadow. I just depotted it before, and I think we maybe want to switching out this shadow with this one here. I think I'm switching out this one from Makeup Geek with this one from the You Had Me at Hello palette, and I just tell you how they are called. Oh, they don't have names on them. So I have taken out some shadows from this palette. There are a lot of bronze colors and warm browns, so this is a great palette. So these two are from the You Had Me at Hello palette. I think they are better fits than the ones before. Yes, then next we have a yellow, and that's pretty easy. I have one yellow palette, and it's the Aha Honey palette by Colourpop. This is what it looks on the inside, and I think it's pretty easy. We're going to take this color here out. So I've taken the color Sweet Spot out of this palette, and it's the next one in the row. Let's just rearrange this here a bit. Oh yes, the next one is this golden shadow that she talked about, and I think I have a quite good gold. It's a pure gold. It's so beautiful. I think this is a perfect fit. It's a depotted shadow from BH Cosmetics. It's one from the Color Festival palette. I don't know the name, but it's the gold one from the Color Festival palette by BH Cosmetics. So this one is the next one. Then next we have some oranges, and I have the Orange You Glad palette by Colourpop. So it's here, and the next color looks like a very bright orange, so I'm going to take this one here out. Then the next color seems to be a very warm, darker brown color. I'm taking this one here. It's from Makeup Geek. It's called Cocoa Bear, and it's a very warm chestnut brown color. Now for the next color I have these two here. I'm not so sure which one is better. I will give both of them a little swatch, and I think then I have to clean my hand. This one here is a bit more, I don't know, orangey, and this one here is more straight up bronze. I think we will take the one from the You Had Me at Hello palette. I think it's a bit of a better match, so I'm sticking with this one. This one here was from the Midnight Masquerade palette by Colourpop. Okay, the next we have one that is a bit more on the pinky side, and I think this one here could be a good match. It's also from the You Had Me at Hello palette. I will be just putting it here for now, but maybe we change it up later. So the next, I think we will be taking this one here as the third one of the shimmer shadows. It's a bit more on the mauve side, and this one here is also from the You Had Me at Hello palette, and it's a bit more on the pinky or red side. Nah, it's more of a pink color. That completes row number 2, so I think we're off to a very good start here. And maybe we switch up things a bit later on, so I just put these to the side. Maybe we need them later. Normally I change up a lot of colors in the end, but you normally don't see this process, so this is the first time for me showing you my process of making my dupes, so let's continue. Okay, so the third row starts with an orange shimmer shadow, and that means we need the Orange Jaclyn palette back. So I think it's pretty clear, it's this one here down below. It's very easy. I'm just putting it. Oops. Okay, that was very easy. So the next one is called Tangerine Dreams from the Orange Jaclyn palette. It was pretty easy, I only have this orange shimmer shadow, so that's this one. Okay, then next we have kind of a murky brown, and I think I have one from Makeup Geek. It's called Mocha, and I think it's the perfect shade. So I just put it here. I think we don't have to look around for more. This is the exact color as I can see from the pictures. So next one we have this coral here. It's from Colourpop and it's called Wait For It. Then next we need another orange color, and I'm going back into my Orange Jaclyn palette, and I think the next one will be this one here. It's called Rise and Grind. And then the next color is I'm also going to take from this palette, and I'm going to take this one here out. It's called Ya Peel Me. So I will be put them next to the coral now. So here are the colors from the Orange Jaclyn palette. This is Rise and Grind and this is Ya Peel Me. So next are the red colors in this palette, and I have quite a few of them. I have some in here and also some in the Strawberry Shake palette, so let's see which one we are going to take. The next one is a very bright red, so I think I will be taking out Like It's Hot. It's this color here, and it's a very bright red color, so I think it's perfect. So next we need a very dark red color, and I'm not sure if this one here is the right one, or maybe this one here is too dark. I have another dark red. I'm going to show it to you. So this color here could be good. It's the color Gaston from the Midnight Masquerade palette. I'm not so sure about it. I have another one here. So I could also take out this one here. I'm not so sure. This is a very bright red color. I'm not sure. Don't know. I think we're leaving it like this for now. I'm not happy. Let's swatch these red colors and then let's see. So I'm just swatching it here. So this is the first one. This one from the Main Squeeze palette. Or no, this one here is from the Strawberry Shake palette. This one here is from the Main Squeeze palette. And this one here is Gaston from the Midnight Masquerade palette. I think we could pick these two. So let's also swatch this one here. This looks almost purple now, beside the reds. Not sure. I think I will be popping out this one and then we'll see later which one we are going to take. Yes, I feel like they're too similar, but we will skip them for now and we will continue, and then we will see later on which one to take. So we have already over half of the palette. I'm pretty impressed. And now let's continue with the fourth row. So next we have a mauve shimmer shadow. So in here are all my Chitty Glow shadows, and we're going to take this one. It's called, I don't know, it's called Cleopatra. and it's not available anymore, but they have a pretty similar one, which is, I think, even more stunning. It's called Insane. So maybe if you're looking for a color like this from JD Glow, then maybe check out Insane. I will just put it here. Then next we need a very bright purple color, and I think I have one in here in it's my Pleasure palette, and I think it could be this one here. It's called Kitten Fish. I will be taking out this one. Then next we have two pink colors, and here's my Ooh La La palette by Colourpop, and I think the next one will be the color Poodle, and then Sandbar, which is a stunning neon pink color. So I will be putting out these two, and also maybe these two as well, and let's see, I think we need one of them later on. Oh, Tickled could be also a good color for this one. No, because Tickled is more glittery and not so duochrome. It's not a duochrome, it just has glitter in it, so I think this one from Lidl is better. So okay, so let's take out Poodle and Sandbar. They're also available as singles if you want to have these colors in your collection and you don't have them already. Maybe check them out. I will be taking them out, and then let's see. Yes, I think this one could be a bit closer, and let's take this one from the Ooh La La palette. So then next we are looking for a berry shimmer shadow, and I'm not sure if I have one, but let's see. So I have this one from Lidl Cosmetics, and maybe this one here from the Main Squeeze palette, or even this one here, I'm not so sure. This is very red. Sorry, my finger is so stained. This is a very red color. This is more of a berry. I think we take this one here. It's a better match. So then next we have kind of a dark brown with a red undertone, and then we have a dark red color. And then we have a dark berry, red berry color. So we have quite some options for these colors. So I think that we could find the color in here. I think this one here could be a good match. Maybe it's a bit too purple. Let's see. Oh yes, it's quite purple. Oh, I thought it would be more red, but it's more purple as it seems. Not so sure if you can see it on camera, but it's quite a purple one. So maybe this one here is better. I think we're going to pick this one now. You've seen it before, yes. I think this one here could be a good match. So I'm going to take Red Bottoms from the Main Squeeze palette. So, and now here comes the problem. Now we need a red color, and I need to take this one because I don't have another one. So it has to be this one. And let's see how this one looks side to side. Okay. So now I think we're going to put them like this for now. Let's see as we continue. Now this one here looks more like a berry color. Let's see if I have anything. Maybe this one here, but I think it's just too light, so I think we don't have anything in this palette. So maybe this color, but as you can see in the picture, the color intensity, the lightness darkness factor should be right, so they're just too close to each other, and this one should be darker than this one, so I don't know, but this one is just not berry enough. So I'm going to clean up my hands and then we will continue. Okay, so I'm back. My camera shut down, so if things look a bit different now than before, it's because my camera shut down and I had to change the memory card and everything, and then I had to wait to put the files from my memory card onto my computer, and you know, and then I thought I might take some other shadows. I bring all the shadows that I think we need for the last row here. So I think the next one we need is the one from the Ooh La La palette from Colourpop. It's this one here. It's called Trove. And it's almost similar to this shadow here, but they also look pretty similar in the Jaclyn Hill palette, so I think we are pretty good that these are so close. So it's the next one. Then we have a very dark purple color, and I have two options for that. So I have the color Sleeper from Colourpop. It's a single, and it's also in the It's My Pleasure palette. And then we have this one here, which is called the Scorpio, and it's also from Colourpop, and it's from the Zodiac palette, but you can get both of them as singles. And I think that this one here is a closer match, so we are going to pick this one. Then next we need a purple shimmer shadow, and I think it's this one here. It's from the It's My Pleasure palette. It's called Bare Minimum, and I think it's pretty close color dupe. And then the next color was a bit tricky. I'm not so sure if I have the perfect color for it, but it's kind of a duochrome between a purple and a bronze, and I'm not so sure. I was thinking about the purple color from the Elsa palette by Colourpop, and I also have one here from BH Cosmetics from the Color Festival palette, but I think they are both too light, so they're not the ones I need. Then, oops, I changed this one here because I thought I have to pick this one that we decided to pick for the second row, and I thought it would be this one, but I think I have an even better one, and it's also from the Zodiac palette. It's this one here, and this one here is the Sagittarius. So I think this one here is a pretty good dupe. Give it a short swatch here, and it's kind of a, I don't know, it's like a muted down bronzy purple color, so I think it's a pretty good dupe, to be honest. So you can also buy this one as a single. So if you just wanted to have this color, get the single from Colourpop, the Sagittarius. Oh no, I mixed up the names. So this one here is the Sagittarius and this one here is the Scorpio. So if you would like to have this one as a single, then you can get it from Colourpop, and it's the Scorpio. So then next we have three dark colors, and you have seen it before. I picked this one here. It's called Spindrift. It's from the Elsa palette. It's the darkest color in this palette, and it's a very dark, I don't know, purple, berry, red color. No, it's kind of a very dark, purpley, burgundy, I don't know, berry color. So the last color that we need is a very dark purple toned brown, and I have two options. This one here is from Lethal Cosmetics. It's called Trespass. And this one here is Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek, which was an iconic shade in their range, but they have rebranded, so I'm not sure which shades are still available and which are not. And I will be swatching both of them. I'm not the biggest fan of the Cherry Cola one. I think it has a bit of a hard pan. And I love the one from Lethal Cosmetics, so... Okay, yes, I think we will be picking Trespass from Lethal Cosmetics. Also in tone, in creaminess, and everything. I think this one will be a good match. So I think we don't need these two. These two were from the Frozen palette. I will put them to the side. So let's see. Do we have everything we need? I think we have everything. I think now that we have everything put together, these two are not looking too bad, or these four are not looking too bad. So I think we got it. So let me just put away all the mess. Okay, so that's it. That's our final palette. Let me know down below if you have ever duped a palette before, and if you like the dupe that we created here together today. And if you're interested in duping palettes, it's so much fun to do. I can highly recommend it. It's so much fun to see which colors you already have in your collection and to see if you can dupe a palette. It's really a lot of fun. I can highly recommend it to you. I think we did a pretty decent job today, so let me know down below if you think that we created kind of a good dupe for this palette. And yes, just let me know your overall opinion about duping palettes, because I want to continue duping palettes on my channel. I think it's so much fun and I love doing it. I have done another duping video on my channel before. It's from I duped the NATASHA DENONA Love palette, and The video was a bit different than this one, so let me know down below if you have watched the other one too, which style of duping videos you like more. Do you like it more when I try to find the colors with you together on camera, or do you like it more when I already have duped the palette and just show you the colors and show you swatches and everything? I would really appreciate your feedback because I'm just figuring things out here on my channel, so let me know down below what you like more. So if you like this video, then please hit the like button as well as the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified about new uploads from me, then please also ring the bell. And yes, that's all for now. So thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all an awesome day.